Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
There are still nomadic tribes in the world. We all know this. Correct? Yes. Okay, cool.
Yes, yeah.
However, there are...
All right,
Put your hand down.
All right, now let's drink water.
However, some of these tribes still kill individuals who become a burden or a problem. I wanted your feedback on this, and if you want to know more specifics, I can always lay that information down.
Like this dude,
Lay it down.
she was with it.
Okay, so
She knew what was going on.
I don't know how to pronounce the name of one tribe, so I'm not even going to name it, but if you look it up, it's very known. Mm-hmm. If an individual becomes too weak or too physically unable to do daily activities, or if a person becomes a problem in the sense of he's becoming not trustworthy or he's becoming mischievous, then the tribe comes to a group and they decide whether to let them live or straight up kill them. And I wanted your opinions on this, and then I wanted the feedback about how tribes like this versus first world countries go about certain situations. And what do you prefer? Which do you prefer?
First off, that's hardcore.
Right.
That's some real big group mentality right there. Come together and just...
Well, that's true democracy, isn't it?
Get
Well,
a stone, pick
I
the
mean-
color, red or blue, live or die. Put it in the bucket. They did it like that in Greece.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah.
Savage.
Straight savage.
That's all I got out of it.
Or
Straight savage.
All right, so give me an example then. So let's say...
Oh, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. Okay,
All right.
so let's say a first world country. Your grandparent is 80 and they no longer, let's say they get dementia, right? What does a country like the United States do?
Typically what we do is we put them into a what the heck they
A
call it?
home.
A home. Yeah, a home.
And then
where they're taken care of by nurses,
Yeah.
yada, yada.
Yes.
Yeah.
And depending on the
prolong
place, how much money is that? It could be thousands or tens of thousands.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
A tribe like this, when a person, whatever the equivalent is, instead of saying, okay, we're going to have one or two people take care of this elderly individual, they would just, they would come to a vote. And then most of the time, or more often than not, they would say, let's kill this person. And then they just kill them. Or another option is when somebody commits a crime of first degree murder. What happens? Normally 25 to life in jail, correct? But they're still alive for the rest of...
Yeah, and they're just institutionalized in
Yes,
jail.
but that's how many people take care of them and how much money goes into that. Now, this tribe, instead of doing that, they just said, okay, you killed your wife.
we kill you.
Exactly.
An eye for an eye.
That's basically... I believe that's how they would go about it.
Huh.
Of course, they would have their own course of action if it wasn't self-defense. If you're a psychopath or whatever and you kill them just for the fun of it, then they're going to kill you. So those are your
but
two
yes.
options.
All right.
Or you could go anywhere. You could talk about rapists, pedophiles, robbers. One person said if somebody was just becoming mischievous in terms of they were starting trouble among the group, if the group came to a consensus and agreed that this person is causing more problems than it's worth, let's just kill him. So it goes from major crime to straight up, if the whole group comes to consensus, we don't like this person, let's off them.
Now, what if your consensus is wrong? What if you just got some tricky ass villager who just doing all this fuck shit and he just blaming the village dummy?
That is.
Some Tom Sawyer type shit. And next thing you know, boom, you kill this innocent man, the whole village, and that shit just continues. And you reevaluate, you start over, and you do it again. I don't know.
Well, it's definitely part of the reason why we have, at least for us.
Yeah, I mean, I know
judge
why
and
we have it
jury,
for us. I'm just
but-
saying, if you would think about it, maybe as, an idea back then. And that's probably how they started to separate. Somebody thought about that shit that way. Like, we killed the innocent person, or maybe are innocent people who are finding guilty, and that's why they change the laws
True, but
or change the traditions and then turn them into laws.
conscience's counteract to that is okay. Yeah, every once in a while you're going to kill an innocent person, but wouldn't you make the case that in our current system, there's quite a few innocent people locked up in jail or they get accused of stuff that they didn't do? How is that any different?
Evidence.
But bro, just because you have quote unquote evidence, what does that mean? I could bring up evidence that you're a shitty boyfriend or Damon is a rapist.
Pause. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you said you could bring up evidence. You got some because you saying that like you had some.
But he's saying like you can be convicted because of the evidence.
I know what he's saying. I was
But
being
regardless,
funny.
I know. I was just saying. I know. But I mean, I understand that, but I don't know.
Well, I guess for me, I would hope that
Well, let's
they
go.
come
if it comes
together
down.
and
Yeah.
do like some sort of investigation. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the whole point of doing investigations.
Like I said, you just need evidence. You'll have evidence that can convict somebody and they'll still be innocent, but at the same time, you still need evidence to still be free. So
Very true. Very true. So I hope that it's just not there. Like, oh yeah, this guy said that so and so raped somebody. Murder.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
something so black and white, without diving deeper into it, you have the chance of killing innocent people.
But it could go the opposite route too. So I know this is fucked up, but okay, let's say a group of 100 people.
Okay.
This woman accused this one man of rape, and they found evidence he raped her. They killed him. Okay, they might have killed an innocent person. But at the same time, if this same woman accuses rape for another man just 2 months later, on average, these group of people are going to put two to two together, and instead of killing the second man, they're going to kill this woman because now she's becoming a problem. Bro, if it's
But they have evidence based on probable cause and all that extra
Exactly.
shit. There's so many loopholes into it. Like some evidence is substantial, some evidence isn't. It depends on where you get it from, how you got it, the sources, all of that
X,
shit.
we're not talking about first world countries. We're talking about tribal right now.
I mean,
They're going to assume she was raped because she has the markings. But if you get raped again in less than a year, isn't that suspect?
now
And
what if
also,
she's just an
she might be
unlucky girl?
fine as hell.
What if she's an
What
unlucky
if she
girl?
throwing herself out there and
You could throw yourself out there all the fuck you want to. But if you say no, bitch, that's it. Cut, get up, move on, get off. And if that nigga then if it escalate from there, that's it. But bitch, if you say no, your ass better be getting up while you saying no and moving the fuck on. Fuck, what you mean? Sorry.
Hello. Heated. Ooh.
I'm sorry.
But
No,
I
it's passionate though. But you're right though. You're absolutely right.
I do want to point out though, what this tribe is doing is no different from a jury.
As far as
A jury makes the case if they want to end a person's life or not, but they don't end it with death. They just end it in sociality.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
sociality, they choose a time frame. Sometimes it isn't always life. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times, I do know people in jail, and I know jail is kind of shitty, but it is like a
Kinda.
rehab. And
So I've never been,
say
but I'm
I
assuming
say
it's
kind
shitty.
of because it's better than what it could have been. These men are in programs. They're allowed to get their GEDs. They're allowed to take college courses.
Yeah,
They
but
have-
you know who pays for that?
we do.
Yeah. Why are we paying for that?
People fuck up. If I do something in defense for myself, right? Or do something wrong, but you guys know for a fact what it is, and the rest of the world doesn't,
Okay.
and I'm in jail, are y'all gonna feel the same way about me? That y'all are just wasting y'all money, y'all taxpayer dollars.
It depends what you
in a
did.
facility. But that's not fair because there are so many people in jail and in prison for wrongfully in prison.
Yeah.
And our money is used for them, and we don't know, but we look at them like, oh yeah, well shit, they've been in prison, they're this, that, blah blah blah. So what I'm saying is like, I don't know. Me personally, I just wouldn't. I don't.
Well, conscience feels jail is a great system for non-major offenses, but major offenses, he prefers the death penalty as long as it could be 100% proven.
I mean, but
So
that's
it's
the
not.
difficult.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's-
you
Sometimes it
can't-
can never be.
Can't
Yeah.
100%
Okay, so
prove
in those
something.
situations,
I
then
could kill somebody and they put the gun in my hand. Or
They've killed people and put them on death row and ended innocent people's lives after wrongfully convicting them for crimes.
Yeah.
So that's why to
And then
me
that shit gets
that
solved
one
years
soul
later.
compared to okay, so you know how it's 1 in a million or 1 in 100. That one person is enough for me. That is enough for me to take me off the hinge and be like, nope, cut that shit.
One guy just got out of jail and got paid $1 million just because he was wrongly convicted for murder.
And he should be.
And he was
Yeah,
served,
now what if he wrongly
served
died?
Like 30 years or something.
What can we do?
But I'm
His
saying
name
in the
is not-
cases where you 100% know.
But
So, like
nobody
you're saying-
ever 100% knows unless they have a video or
That's
they
what
were
I'm saying,
there.
right.
Did
So,
OJ
yeah.
kill his wife?
I don't know. I was not there. I don't give a fuck what evidence I saw on however many TV shows. I don't know because I was not there and I did not see a video. A clear video.
Normally, conscience would agree with you, but it comes to a certain point where when all the evidence adds up to something, maybe that person actually did it.
Everybody has their own truth.
Just because somebody has their own truth doesn't mean it is a fact or
Yeah, I was
reality.
about
But
to say,
because everybody has their own truth, who gets to decide what truth is the one that...
Okay, what about compulsive liars?
That's just
And
my...
that's why we all come together for the juries. Why you do have a bunch of people, and
Yeah.
they all have to consult with each other, and what they have to do, prove him beyond a reasonable doubt. Correct?
Reasonable doubt, yes.
Yeah. So
I think the tribes needed some reasonable doubt, and I think eventually...
But that's what the tribes
eventually
do.
they realized that, and they got that shit, and they was like, oh yeah, we can't just be killing y'all niggas. We ain't got enough reasonable doubt.
And then some tribes said, fuck you guys are stupid. If we have unreasonable doubt, instead of putting them up, we're going to just kill them.
I will say I do understand the idea of it. I'm not like, just to be honest, I do.
No, I'm openly accepted to other people's
Yeah.
opinions. I'm very much accepting to other people's opinions.
Yeah, because there are certain crimes that I agree that should just be punishable, like
By death.
by death. There
Right,
should be.
of course.
If you're a child molester, there's
You
no
gotta go.
there's, right, you gotta go. There is
gotta
no I don't believe, putting them in prison. Yes, they can, try to re-educate themselves.
They
try
won't
to
change, bro.
Right. At least I don't see it.
Can I make an
It
example?
might be.
When
People do make mistakes, but I don't think
Bro.
fucking a kid is a mistake. That's just bad. So
Bro, when people say they can change a molester, it's no different than when people say they can change a gay person. You can't change that. That's how you're fucking born.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's mental.
yeah.
I think it's mental.
might be, yeah.
And I think that there are different ways that they could deal with that shit. Would I agree that is a crime punishable by death in my opinion? Yes. But could I and I can publicly say that, whatever case may be, but still could I hold that judgment over someone else's life? Because has someone else felt like I had done something to them that was, whether it be big or small.
But X, that's
Yeah.
rhinos and aliens saying, kill this person because he lied to me and kill this person because he raped my daughter.
Bitches kill they niggas every day for lying to them about doing shit.
And they're crazy bitches.
But that's me proving a point. That's just it. That's just me proving my point.
yeah.
But does that prove your point, though?
Yeah, I feel like all people do shit, and I feel like, how would you? Okay, a child molester, you feel like he's punishable by death. A girl, she get in an argument with her baby dad. You find out he cheat. We don't really know what happened, but you know the man dead. You feel like she got to go to jail and die for death.
If she killed the man for cheating, then she should get fucked up. Yeah.
What's that bitch name who isn't in jail?
I don't
Jody.
know.
Jody, what's her name?
Jody.
She cut her man. Jody.
Oh, she
Jody.
cut off her
Fucking
man's
a
dick.
couple years ago, she was on like.
Oh,
all
yeah.
those-
If Francis was president, that bitch would be dead right now.
I don't know about that.
Bro, you violate a man like that? Fuck out of here.
I don't know about that.
You're not a man anymore. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. You took the man's manhood.
Yes. So what's the
I don't
point
know
of him
about
living
death, though.
anymore?
I don't know about death.
Well, there's still a lot.
How do you feel about the fathers that get their women, their daughters,
They cut off the
Mutilated,
they
right?
take out their clit?
They should die too.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking your opinion.
And let's be clear, when a woman gets her clit cut off, that is not the same as a man getting his foreskin removed. That is not the same.
No, I don't think that this is the
No,
same.
some people make the case
hell
it
no.
is.
Oh no.
That's your fucking.
That's like cutting off a dude's dick.
Hell no, that's your
Yeah.
sensory nerve. That's your sexual sensory nerve. What? Are you crazy? That's where you're getting all your orgasms from. Well, most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino.
If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.